Hi everyone, welcome you all. Friends, in today's video we are going to discuss about the short biography of William Wordsworth. Yes friends, in this video we will cover important facts related to the literary career and life of William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth, who was known as the worshipper of nature in English literature, and he was one of the most prominent poet of the Romantic age. He was the founder of the Romantic age, you can say, and he is known as the worshipper of nature because he had written so much poems and he had composed so much poem about nature, about natural beauty. That's why his poetry, because of its poetic talent, because of his poetic descriप्शन ही इज नोन एज द वर्शिपर ऑफ नेचर एंड फ्रेंड्स इस वीडियो में हम जो कवर करेंगे वो इम्पोर्टेंट बायोग्राफी इनकी बायोग्राफी एंड इम्पोर्टेंट कुछ कोटेशंस जो अलग अलग राइटर्स अलग अलग क्रिटिक्स के द्वारा कहे गए हैं. We will also discuss all that in this video, and also in our next video we will cover the important works of William Wordsworth, what he had contributed to English literature. So without any delay, let's move on to the topic of the day: William Wordsworth, English Romantic poet. And friends, let's begin with the important facts of about the life of William Wordsworth. And William Wordsworth was one of the founders of the English Romanticists and one its most central figure and important intellects. Yes, friends, William Wordsworth was one of the founder of English Romantic age. He has, you can say, the Romantic age started with the collaboration of a book that was lyrical ballads. With the he had collaborated in this book, in this poetic book, that with the S.T. Coleridge. S.T. Coleridge के साथ उन्होंने इस book में collaborate किया था, and the book was published in 1798, and with this date the English Romantic age started in history of English literature. William Wordsworth, who was born on 7th April 1770 and died on 23rd April 1850, was an English Romantic poet who, with Samuel Taylor Coleridge, that was S.T. Coleridge, helped to launch the Romantic age in English literature with their joint publication Lyrical Ballads. Yes friend, Lyrical Ballads के साथ उन्होंने Romantic age की start किया था, and this book was published in 1798. 1798 में book publish हुई थी, and Samuel Taylor Coleridge, S.T. Coleridge, was also the one of the poet who had with William Wordsworth composed this important book of Romantic Age, and with this Romantic age started in history of English literature. Next we have, it was posthumously titled and published by his wife in the year of his death, before which it was generally known as the poem टू कॉलरेज. यस फ्रेंड्स, इनकी जो वाइफ थी, इन्होंने इस बुक को उनके डेथ के बाद, जिस ईयर इनकी डेथ हुई थी विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ की, इन 1850, ये बुक टाइटल किया था और पब्लिश किया था विद द नेम ऑफ द लिरिकल बैलेट्स. लिरिकल बैलेट्स के नेम से ये बुक पब्लिश हुई थी आफ्टर द डेथ ऑफ William Wordsworth. This is one of the important fact related to the romantic and related to the life of William Wordsworth, literary career of William Wordsworth. एंड इसके पहले जो इस बुक का टाइटल था, दैट वाज द पोएम टू कॉलरीज. इस बुक का टाइटल था, इसको जनरली लोग जानते थे. व्हेन दिस वाज पब्लिश इन 1798, it has the title the poem to Coleridge. Next we have one of the Wordsworth's most famous poem, Tintern Abbey, was published in this collection along with Coleridge, The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. Yes friends, इस बुक में जो lyrical ballads बुक 1798 में पब्लिश हुई थी, it has विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ फेमस पोएम टिंटर नेबे. विलियम वर्ड्सवर्थ की टिंटर नेबे जो पोएम थी, बेस्ट पोएम उनकी है, वो इस बुक में पब्लिश हुई थी. एंड ऑल्सो एस.टी. कॉलरिज की जो पोएम थी, दैट वाज द राइम ऑफ द एंशिएंट मैरिनर. दिस बोथ पोएम्स वर पब्लिश्ड इन दिस बुक the lyrical ballads in 1798. When it was published in 1798, the two poems of the two poets, one from Wordsworth and other from S.T. Coleridge, that was published in this poem. Sometimes questions also asked in exams like this: which poem of Coleridge published in Lyrical Ballads? Then that answer would be the Rime of the Ancient Mariner. And if asked about Wordsworth, then Tintern Abbey would be the answer. And moving on to the next, the second edition published in 1800 had only Wordsworth listed as the author and include a preface to the poem. Yes friends, जब इसका second edition आया, the first edition came into the 1798 and but that the second edition published in 1800 में publish हुआ है. And one thing important to know, जो जानना बहुत जरूरी है, that this poem has a 4 volume. It was published in four times. It has a 4 edition. That was the last edition published in 1805. The first was 1798, second was 1800, third was 1802, and the fourth was the 1805. That was the last edition of this lyrical ballad. And friends, जो second एडिशन जो पब्लिश हुआ है वो 1800 में हुआ था, और इसमें वर्ड्सवर्थ को ही अपने आप को उन्होंने ऑथर लिस्ट किया है. यस, दैट this was not the collaboration with the ST College. He had himself authored title as the name of himself, and also he included a preface in this poem, in this lyrical ballad book. Next important fact about William Wordsworth we have: Wordsworth was Britain's poet laureate from 1843 until his death on 23rd April 1850. Yes, friends, Wordsworth was the poet who was entitled as the poet laureate by the government of Britain. ब्रिटेन की गवर्नमेंट, जो पोएट लॉरिएट होता है, जो ब्रिटेन की उसको एक उपाधि मिलती है ब्रिटेन की गवर्नमेंट के थ्रू. एंड ही हैज़ टू समथिंग राइट अबाउट कंपोज अबाउट द हाईलीनेस ऑफ द ब्रिटेन गवर्नमेंट की वजह से कुछ वो राष्ट्रीय कवि के नेम से यू कैन से दैट कि वो राजकीय कवि थे उस टाइम के. एंड एट दैट टाइम द टाइटल वाज गिवन टू हिम इन 1843 को उनको वो टाइटल दिया गया था एज अ पोएट लॉरिएट. ही वाज ऑनर्ड एंड ही वाज on that position until his death, till 1850. And there was a very famous poem about him composed by Robert Browning, Lost Leader, we can say. This is about the his poet laureateship from the Britain government and how he criticized Wordsworth in that poem. We will discuss that later. लॉस्ट लीडर जो है वो इसी के ऊपर बेस्ड ऑन है, किस तरीके से वो उनको वो उपाधि दी गई थी, और रॉबर्ट ब्राउनिंग ने थोड़ा उसको क्रिटिसाइज किया था उस पोएम में वर्ड्सवर्थ को. एंड द वन इम्पॉर्टेंट थिंग इज वी हैव टू नो दैट इज in 1843 he was honored with the poet laureate, and until his death he was on that position. Next we have Wordsworth, Coleridge and Southey came to be known as the lake poets. Yes friends, this is also very important phrase in English literature, lake poets. Who were the lake poets? Answer would be William Wordsworth, S.T. Coleridge and Robert Southey. These are the three poets from the lake districts of London. That's why they were came to be known as the lake poets. वो जाने जाने लगे lake poets के name से history of English literature में. These are the three poets, Wordsworth, Coleridge and Southey. Next, we have Wordsworth's earliest poetry was published in 1793 in the collection An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches. Yes, friends, these were the two early poetic work of William Wordsworth, which was published in 1793, but it was not regarded as the romantic poet. It was not came to be known as the romantic poet. The main romantic age started with the publication of the lyrical ballads in 1798. But these are the two other poems by Wordsworth which was published in 1793. His lyrical ballads was not his first poetic work. These two words, An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches, were the two important works or earliest work of वर्ड्सवर्थ. इनके जो स्टार्टिंग के वर्क्स थे वो डिस्क्रिप्टिव स्केचेस एंड एन इवनिंग वॉक थे. नेक्स्ट वी हैव वर्ड्सवर्थ मैग्नम ओपस इज कंसीडर्ड टू बी प्रिलूड, अ सेमी autobiographical poem of his early years. Yes, friend, the prelude is regarded as semi-autobiographical poem of Wordsworth, and this is also the magnum opus of Wordsworth. Next, we have Wordsworth also gives his famous definition of poetry as the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. It takes its origin from emotions recollected in tranquility. This was the famous definition of poetry given by Wordsworth. Yes, William Wordsworth has given a very famous definition. Mostly, if the what is the definition of poetry, then we definitely mention this word, these lines of Wordsworth, what he had, how he had defined poetry: a spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings. It takes its origin, emotions recollected in tranquility, and called his own poems in the book Experimental. A fourth and final edition of Lyrical Ballads was published in 1805. Yes, friend. This was the last edition of the Lyrical Ballad, which was published in 1805. Please note down this question, because sometimes question is also asked. You never know what kind of question would be asked in your exam. So this is important question to be noted, that in which, what was the last in which year the last edition of Lyrical Ballads published, then answer would be 1805. Next we have, between 1795 to 1797, Wordsworth wrote his only play, The Borders, a World's Tragedy. Yes, friend, this was the poem, this was the drama written by William Wordsworth, and that was written between 1795 to 1797. And The Borderers was the title of that play. It was a verse tragedy. It was a tragedy in a form of verse, in a form of poetic lines. Now let's discuss the famous quotations about Wordsworth. What the poet and critics had said about the in the praise of Wordsworth. Let's discuss that. The first we have, just for a handful of silver, he left us just for a ribbon to stick in his coat. Yes, friends. Earlier, I had talked about this quotation, this poem by Robert Browning. The poem was titled as "The Lost Leader," about the laureateship of the from the government of Britain. And this poem is about Wordsworth, William Wordsworth के ऊपर ये poem है, when he accepted the poet laureateship from the government of Britain. Browning had said this line in in a way to criticize, in a way to not, he was not happy within. That's why he criticizes this acceptance of laureateship by William Wordsworth. Just a handful silver. This is also very famous poem by Robert Browning, and this was the opening line in the first line, which was published in 1845. ये poem जो थी वो 1845 में Lost Leader title से publish हुई है. Next we have, he lived amidst untrodden ways to royal lake that lead, a bard whom there were none to praise and very few to read. This was said by Hartley Coleridge. He lived amidst the untrodden ways, which was published in 1827. Also famous line by a poet by about Wordsworth. Next we have, he is in this sense the most original poet now living, and the one whose writing could be least be spared, for they have no substitute elsewhere. This was said by William Hazlitt, famous poet. The spirit of the age, this was said by William Hazlitt in his work The Spirit of the Age, William Wordsworth, which was published in 1825. Next and last we have, Wordsworth went to the lakes, but he was never a lake poet. He found in stones the sermons he had already hidden there. This was said by Oscar Wilde, The Decay of Lying, and it was written about 1889. So we had discussed very few quotations about William Wordsworth from the other poets of his age or from other ages. But what he had to say about Wordsworth, this is very few or very less to say many things about Wordsworth in a short video, because he is the one of the greatest and the one of the praised poet of English literature, and his poetry is still really reviving, very refreshing if we go through that. So friends, this was all we had in today's video. We had discussed important facts about the life of Wordsworth and also important quotations. Next video about Wordsworth, we will discuss the important literary works of William Wordsworth. Till then, stay connected with English Zone. Thank you very much for watching this.